When you're born on the floor, you don't have to worry about falling out of bed. We were just small dirt farmers, and we grew everything. Life was very simple. You worked or you could starve, now, whichever you want. The first 12 years of my life were no electricity and no indoor plumbing or running water. It was the Depression times. There wasn't a lot of money. The whole country was pretty much a dust bowl, and it was terribly dry in Wisconsin, and that was a big problem on the farm and trying to feed the livestock. My father was not physically equipped to handle that small farm. My mother, she had to do it. My mother was a good farmer. She could grow anything. She liked the farm animals. All the cows had names and the horses had names, and I think the chickens probably had names. We lived 12 miles from town until my kid brother, bless his heart, in 36, playing with matches, set fire and burned all the hay crop, and that got us off that miserable little farm. But then we moved near the edge of town and kept the cows and ran a little dairy for the next 3 years or so. And then my dad died in 39, and my mother remarried, so I moved in with my grandmother so I could finish school. I turned 17 in June of 42, and I wanted to join the Marine Corps. Kid coming off the farm out of the Depression was sort of an upgrade. I got free clothing, housing, food, shelter, training, discipline, exercise, and they gave me $50 a month. I started flying. We'd take off, and I'm not sure sometimes we even knew what our mission was, because they were looking for the assignment, and so we'd rendezvous over a target area and circle and shiver for a couple hours because it was 100 degrees on the ground, but at high altitude, especially with the open cockpit. It was cold at 12,000 feet, I'll tell you. I was a rear seat man and handling those twin 30s, and I faced backwards all the time. The pilot would bank, and he'd circle the target, and we'd strafe it and hose it down real good with those twin 30s, and then go home and get something to eat. The war ended, and I got discharged a week after my 21st birthday and started college in Kenosha, Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin. I like the oil business, so I said, well, I'll figure out how to make a living in this business, because this looking for oil is interesting. If you're born in America, you enter life in the top 2 or 3% of the world's socio-economic structure. Now, that's a pretty good head start. Now, if you can't do something with that, God help you.
Horatio Alger Association member Clayton Paul Hilliard.